Hello. Today I am just making kind of a random video. Tomorrow night I am going to an event for the Children's Miracle Network, and I kind of wanted to say why it is really important to me to support them. The Children's Miracle Network helps with the NICU at my local hospital. Both of my children were in the NICU, so I really wanted to support them any way I can. My daughter was born at 33 weeks. I had fallen up the stairs. I don't know how you fall up the stairs, but I fell up the stairs and I landed on my stomach and my water broke. So she had to be delivered. Luckily, they had given her those steroid shots that you get that are 24 hours apart. So her lungs were pretty good, and she was only in the NICU for 19 days. She did really good in there. My son, on the other hand, I went into labor at 36 weeks, and they told me when I was delivering him that he might have to be in the NICU for a few days because 36 weeks, you weren't really sure how their lungs were, and there wasn't time to give him the steroid shots because he was coming. But when he was born, he didn't cry. He was struggling to breathe, and it was kind of a whirlwind. They just kind of rushed him away and out of the room. They let my husband go with him, because obviously I couldn't get up and go with him. So I didn't get to see him for a little bit. They did wheel me into the NICU. He was on a ventilator for 3 days because he couldn't breathe on his own. It was probably one of the hardest times in my life. I didn't get to hold him until he was 4 days old when they finally took him off the ventilator. And there were so many wires, and he had so many tubes in him. There's pictures on my Facebook page. Yeah, there's so many tubes and wires. He ended up staying for another month. So I really want to support the Children's Miracle Network because those nurses and doctors in there are some of the strongest people I know, taking care of those tiny humans, and sometimes they don't make it, and I don't know how they deal with that. I mean, just going through it with my son and my daughter was enough. I mean, it was really hard. Luckily, both my kids are good now. No delays or anything. They're normal for their age. My daughter's a little on the small side, but I think we're a short family, so she'll probably always be on the small side. But I really want to support them, so I'm going tomorrow night. It's a drag show. I'm really excited about that, and all the performers donate everything to the Children's Miracle Network. They don't get paid for it or anything. 100% goes to the Children's Miracle Network. So it's an awesome organization. So I donate whenever I can. They help my kids immensely. Without those machines and nurses, I don't know what would have happened, and I don't even want to think about it. So that's my story. I just thought I'd let you know a little more about me and why this organization is so important to me. In the comments below, let me know what organizations are important to you, or if you had a kid in the NICU, tell us your story. I think it's so good to share stories and let other people know how important the organization that you support is to you and why it is important. And I hope everybody has a great weekend.